Good evening to all the respected judges and the guests. My name is Akib and I'm representing Team Luna, and our motive is to light up the nation. We can't imagine our lives without electricity because we just can't, because it's all related with the comfort of us. But still, 1.1 billion of the people are living in the dark, and 17% of Asia is still without electricity, and that's a big number. And 41% of the electricity generated in the world is on coal-based fire plants, which is a huge threat to the environment. These all issues took us to the Barangay Tulay Bohangin in the Philippines, which is a small village. We had a comprehensive survey over there, and which revealed that 28% of those houses are connected on electricity, and this also on the coal-fired power plants. And 72% doesn't have electricity, and they just use small solar panels for their homes, which is not enough to fulfill their requirements. We came up with a two-phase solution for that community. And phase one was more focused on education and training of the community so that they can use their home systems or the solar appliances efficiently and effectively. And our future phase is the renewable street lights installation and the business solution for the community. So our phase one of education and training was divided into 3 steps. Our biggest challenge was how to gather such a community, such an illiterate community, to educate them about their systems and how we can gather as much people. But we got success that in such a small community we gathered 150 people, and the wow moment was that 75% of them answered the post implementation quiz successfully, which showed that how much they are motivated and they want to learn about the electricity. So our motive for the future plan is because of the affordable and sustainable initiative for the community with green energy, increased security at nights for the community, strengthen them and empower them with the business solutions. So this is an aerial view of the community. Basically, it is around from the main public hall to the back end of the community is 2.2 kilometers of the area. So we plan to install 150 street lights throughout the community while training them and empowering them with the knowledge of how they can assemble the street lights by themselves. One of the biggest advantages is that we will reduce up to 3 tons of carbon emission per year from the community, and it's a huge number if we go through the eco-friendly environment. So our business model would be basically a relationship between community and Luna, and we will train the community while installing the street lights, and when the community will be empowered, we will provide them the raw material to assemble the lights themselves, and then Luna representatives will buy the product from the community. And then we will have certain LDCs, Luna distribution centers at different small communities, and they will buy from us with a profit of $5 per street light. And we also plan to have small solar lamps, which will have profit of around $0.5 per solar lamp. So Team Luna is our big strength is our team, because we have 4 engineering PhD students in our team with a versatility of engineering majors of mechanical and civil engineering, and we also have a business administration student. And then our advisory board is from business department. We have Professor Shin and Mr. So from the Social Innovation Center of Hanyang, and from engineering, Professor Sang and Professor So. And our local supporters, we already have collaborated in our previous phase with Team Energy Foundation, which is working in the community, and Hyungmin Kim, who is the Urban Youth Academy. So 4 of the impacts are covered with our project. We will reduce the energy uses up to 2 to 3 times, and climate action will also be reduced as discussed before. We will increase the women employment in the community up to 18%, and the livelihood of the community, of such a poor community, will be increased by 25%. So we innovated our street light design, and model was tested successfully with following features. Our illuminating radius was increased from 10 meters to 12.5 meters with the use of 2 3-watt bulbs, and our cost will be reduced by 10% because we will be using locally available indigenous material such as bamboo. And there will be an increased additional power button for the circuit also. So for the prototype, I will request Vishal to show you the prototype.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. This is our proposed street light with dual lights. And This is an automatic street light. The battery with these clips will be supported here in this street panel. And this is an automatic street light, so when there is light in the daytime, it will turn off and it will be charged from the battery. And in the night, when there is no light, this shall automatically turn off. You see, like this is the evening now, there is no light on the panel. But in the morning, when again there is light, this will turn off and the battery will be charging from the circuit.
So just to have a quick review of our project, you can have a review in the video. Around 1.1 billion people across the world still lack access to the electricity. Barangay Tulay Bohangin in the Philippines is one of the poor communities with a population of 800 and only fishing as a lone source of income. This community has yet to experience the real blessing of electricity. To lighten up such communities, Team Luna took the initiative. The extensive surveys were done to identify their problems. 72% of the houses are dependent on solar lights, which is not enough to fulfill their energy needs. Lack of street lights in the community results in a number of issues. Low income for households leads to a life full of poverty. Two-phase solution was proposed, with phase 1 being completed in January 2019, focusing on motivating the community for efficient and effective use of solar panels. Problems of the communities were highlighted at the ADB. Phase 2 focuses on the installation of renewable and innovative street lights, empowering the communities, especially women, with technical skills by training them during the project. The prototype is designed and tested successfully. The project covers 4 of the main SDGs, including social, economic, and environmental aspects, increasing the livelihood, reducing the carbon emission, and empowering the women. Together, we can bring smiles and light in the life of the people of such remote and poor communities. Thank you very much.